What if I told you that a man born in a small town in Iowa would grow up to become a symbol of American heroism and resilience? On a day in late May, in the year of 1907, the world welcomed a boy named Marion Robert Morrison. He was born in the heart of the American Midwest, in a small town named Winterset, Iowa. This boy, who would grow up to be known as John Wayne, entered life with a spirit as vast and boundless as the American frontier itself. Marion, or Duke, as he was affectionately called, was raised in a family that held hard work and perseverance in high esteem. These were values that were deeply ingrained in the young Morrison, values that would shape his life and career in ways he couldn't yet imagine. But it wasn't just the values of hard work and perseverance that the Morrison family bestowed upon young Marion. They also instilled in him an unwavering sense of integrity, a deep respect for tradition, and a love for the American West. These values were the bedrock of Marion's upbringing, the guiding principles that would steer the course of his life and career. As a child, Marion was not much different from other boys his age. He loved to play outdoors, relishing in the freedom and adventure that the open range offered. His love for the outdoors was matched only by his love for storytelling, a passion that would later guide him towards his destiny. Marion's childhood was not without its hardships, but through every challenge and setback, he held steadfast to the values instilled in him by his family. He learned to face adversity with grit and determination, to never back down from a challenge, and to always stand up for what he believed in. These were the values that would define him as a man and as an actor. And so, in the heartland of America, a legend was born. This boy from Winterset, Iowa, carrying the values of hard work, perseverance, and integrity, would grow up to become John Wayne, a symbol of American heroism and resilience, a beacon of the American spirit, a young man with dreams as big as the California sky. That's how you could describe the early years of John Wayne, the future cowboy icon. Born Marion Robert Morrison, he was raised in the sun-kissed landscapes of Southern California, where his love for the outdoors grew. The vast open ranges were his playground, the wild western frontier his inspiration. Wayne was a natural athlete, as rugged and tenacious as the characters he would later portray. His prowess, particularly in football, was so remarkable that it earned him a scholarship to the University of Southern California. Here was a young man with a promising athletic career ahead of him, ready to take on the world one touchdown at a time. But as we know, life has a way of throwing curveballs. An injury took him off the field and onto a different path. His athletic dreams had to be put on hold. While this could have been a crushing blow for many, Wayne showed an early display of the resilience and determination that would come to define his persona. He found his second calling in acting, a path less predictable perhaps, but one that would lead him to his true destiny. There was something about the craft that resonated with him, a way to channel his energy and charisma into something that could be shared with others. Acting may not have been his first choice, but Wayne embraced it with the same passion and dedication he brought to everything he did. It was this drive, this refusal to be sidelined by setbacks, that would set him on the road to Hollywood stardom. His talent for connecting with people, for embodying the spirit of the American West, was just beginning to shine. He was still a diamond in the rough, but with every experience, every challenge, he was being shaped into the legendary figure we know and love today. Fate had other plans for our young hero, leading him to a path of stardom. And as we'll soon discover, John Wayne was just getting started. When opportunity knocks, you answer. For Wayne, that knock came in the form of a director named John Ford. A legendary filmmaker, Ford saw something special in the young actor, casting him in the epic Western film Stagecoach in 1939. This wasn't just another role for Wayne. It was the role, the turning point that catapulted him to stardom and forever embedded his name in Hollywood history. In Stagecoach, Wayne portrayed a morally upright cowboy fighting for justice, a character that resonated deeply with audiences, especially during a time of social and political tumult. His rugged good looks, commanding presence, and undeniable charisma were the perfect combination for the quintessential cowboy hero. He was the embodiment of the American frontier spirit, a figure audiences could admire and aspire to. But it wasn't just his on-screen persona that captivated audiences. Wayne's dedication and passion for his craft were evident in every scene, every line of dialogue. He was more than an actor playing a part. He was a storyteller, bringing the Wild West to life with every stride of his horse, every twirl of his lasso. He was a cowboy in his heart and soul, and it shone through in his performances. Wayne's portrayal in Stagecoach didn't just establish him as a Hollywood star, it set the standard for the cowboy hero archetype in cinema. His performance was so compelling, so authentic, that it became the benchmark for all Western heroes to follow. It was this role that laid the foundation for his enduring legacy, a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. It's said that every actor has that one role, that one performance that defines their career. For John Wayne, that role was in Stagecoach. It was the spark that ignited his journey to stardom, the role that made him a household name. And just like that, John Wayne became a name known across the globe. In Hollywood's golden age, one name reigned supreme: John Wayne. This era, spanning the 1940s and 1950s, witnessed Wayne's star ascend to unparalleled heights in the cinematic firmament. During these decades, Wayne's magnetic performances in films like Red River, The Searchers, and Rio Bravo echoed through the halls of Hollywood. Each role, distinct and memorable, showcased the breadth of Wayne's acting prowess. He wasn't just the quintessential cowboy. He also portrayed soldiers with unwavering courage, and even charmed us in romantic comedies. Whether he was firing a six-shooter or firing off quick-witted lines, Wayne was in his element. His versatility as an actor allowed him to navigate the diverse landscape of film genres with ease. He could be tough as nails in a western, then turn around and melt hearts in a heartfelt drama. And let's not forget his forays into the realm of war films, where he embodied the bravery and valor of the American soldier. But Wayne's performances went beyond mere acting. He wasn't just playing characters, he was bringing to life the essence of the American spirit. His roles echoed the grit, determination, and resilience of a nation. The cowboy, the soldier, the romantic lead each character was a facet of the American identity, and Wayne portrayed them with an authenticity that resonated with audiences. As he rode across our screens, he galloped into our hearts, leaving an indelible hoofprint. His larger-than-life persona, both on and off screen, became synonymous with the values that defined a generation. And so, John Wayne became more than just a Hollywood star. He became a symbol, a beacon of the American spirit. And that's the magic of John Wayne. He didn't just act, he lived his roles, breathed life into them, and in doing so, he became a part of our collective consciousness. His performances were not just memorable, they were iconic. They defined an era of filmmaking and left a lasting impact that reverberates through cinema history. Wayne was more than an actor, he was a symbol of the American spirit. Off-screen, Wayne was a man of action, just as he was in his films. His patriotic spirit was as grand as the roles he played, and his love for his country was evident in his unwavering support for the troops. During both World War II and the Vietnam War, Wayne was a beacon of hope, a symbol of home for those serving overseas. He visited soldiers on the front lines, bringing with him a piece of the American spirit that was so far away yet so deeply ingrained in their hearts. But his patriotism didn't stop at visits. Wayne also committed himself to raising funds for veterans organizations, ensuring those who had served their country were not forgotten when they returned home. He believed in giving back, in using his influence to make a difference, and that's exactly what he did. But Wayne's generosity extended beyond his love for his country. He was also a philanthropist, investing his time and resources into causes close to his heart. He was a man of the people, always ready to lend a hand to make a difference where he could. And yet, amidst all his public work, Wayne never lost sight of what mattered most to him: his family. Off the screen, he was a devoted family man, dedicating his time and love to those who knew him not as John Wayne, the cowboy hero, but as Marion Morrison, the loving father and husband. His passion for life was not limited to his family and country. Wayne was an ardent horseman, his love for horses and horsemanship shining through in his films. He often performed his own stunts and riding sequences, bringing authenticity to his roles and thrilling audiences with his skill and daring. So, you see, Wayne's legacy extends far beyond the roles he played on the silver screen. He was a man of action, of passion, of unwavering dedication to his country, his family, and his craft. John Wayne, a hero on and off the silver screen. A cowboy isn't a cowboy without his horse, and Wayne was no exception. John Wayne, known as the Duke, was more than just an actor. He was a horseman through and through. His skill in the saddle was well known in Hollywood circles, a testament to his dedication to authenticity and his love for the open range. From his early days in the industry, Wayne's horsemanship set him apart. He was comfortable in the saddle, whether he was galloping across the open plains in a classic western or leading a cavalry charge in a war film. His command of his steed was always apparent, a testament to the countless hours he spent mastering the art of horsemanship. Wayne's dedication went beyond just riding. He insisted on performing his own stunts, a testament to his commitment to realism and his respect for the craft. It was this dedication that allowed him to bring an authenticity to his roles that few could match. Whether he was leaping onto a moving horse or riding hard across rugged terrain, Wayne was in his element. His skill as a horseman was not just for show. Wayne understood that a good horseman was in tune with his horse, able to anticipate its movements and respond accordingly. This connection was evident in his films, where he often performed intricate riding sequences with ease and precision. Perhaps it was his love for the outdoors, his respect for the cowboy way of life, or his own indomitable spirit that made Wayne such a skilled horseman. Whatever the reason, his command of the saddle was second to none. Indeed, Wayne's horsemanship was an integral part of his persona, both on and off the screen. It added a layer of authenticity to his performances and helped cement his status as a Hollywood legend. In the saddle, Wayne was in his element. John Wayne's impact on popular culture is immeasurable. His iconic roles, unforgettable drawl, and larger-than-life persona have left an indelible mark, inspiring countless actors and filmmakers. From the rugged cowboy to the hardened soldier, Wayne's characters represented a unique blend of strength, resilience, and moral integrity, embodying what many consider the quintessential American spirit. It's hard to overstate the Duke's influence on Hollywood. His performances didn't just entertain, they set a standard. They painted a picture of the American frontier and those who tamed it that many still hold dear. Wayne's characters stood tall, faced adversity head-on, and never backed down from a fight. These portrayals resonated deeply, not just with his contemporaries, but with generations to come. Actors such as Clint Eastwood, Kurt Russell, and even Tom Hanks have cited Wayne as a significant influence. They've borrowed from his stoicism, his charisma, his unique blend of toughness and tenderness. It's a testament to Wayne's impact that his influence can be seen across a broad spectrum of genres and styles. From the gritty realism of Eastwood's westerns to the emotional depth of Hanks's dramas, the Duke's legacy lives on. But Wayne's legacy extends beyond the silver screen. He represented a certain type of American heroism, one that values strength, courage, and above all, integrity. This image of the American hero, shaped in part by Wayne's iconic roles, remains firmly entrenched in our cultural consciousness. He stood as a symbol of a nation resilient, determined, unwavering in the face of adversity. John Wayne was more than an actor. He was an emblem of an era, a beacon of the American spirit, and a testament to the ideals of strength, resilience, and moral conviction. His influence extends beyond the confines of Hollywood, touching the hearts and minds of millions around the globe. Wayne's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of the American spirit. On June 11th, 1979, the world said goodbye to a legend. A hush fell over the plains and Hollywood lights dimmed as news of John Wayne's passing spread. The Duke, as he was affectionately known, had been battling cancer, a fight as tough and gritty as any he'd portrayed on the silver screen. Yet even in the face of such adversity, he remained the embodiment of the American spirit, steadfast, resilient, and undeterred. John Wayne was more than an actor. He was an icon. He represented the values of a bygone era, a symbol of American strength and heroism. His characters, often morally upright cowboys and soldiers, resonated with audiences worldwide. They saw in him a figure of integrity, a beacon of justice in a changing world. His portrayals were not just performances, they were embodiments of a character, a testament to his belief in the stories he told. Even in his final years, Wayne maintained an air of invincibility, a testament to his enduring spirit. His battle with cancer was fought with the same determination and resilience he brought to his roles. He faced his illness not as a victim, but as a warrior, a true testament to his character. His passing left an indelible mark on Hollywood and the hearts of millions. Yet his legacy extends far beyond his filmography. He left behind a blueprint for integrity, a model of American grit and determination. His influence is seen in the countless actors and filmmakers he inspired, in the stories that continue to be told in his honor. The Duke may have left us, but his spirit, as vast as the American frontier he so loved, endures. His essence, captured in the celluloid of timeless classics, continues to inspire and resonate with audiences. His values, etched in the characters he portrayed, remain relevant, a reminder of the enduring power of the American spirit. Though John Wayne may have ridden off into the sunset, his spirit lives on in the heart of America. His legacy, like the setting sun, continues to cast a warm glow, illuminating the path for future generations. Despite his passing, the Duke rides on, forever a symbol of American strength, resilience, and heroism.